feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no wave.
I've been reading all my life. Okay, brother. All right. So I got the Charlamagne one here. He gonna speak about Gunna in this one too. Here we go.
G. Take one.
You ready?
Shout out to the bro Charla.
Lil Baby.
How you doing? How you
How you
doing?
feeling, brother?
Pretty good, man.
Man, congratulations. You just turned 30 a few weeks ago, man.
Yes, sir. Get up.
All right, let's get past the mental health part. That's my God, but still.
So where you at now?
I'm in a better state, but like still,
You think that's like the protective instinct that you just carry?
like big was, but I ain't know how like what really big was. You know, I ain't really.
yeah.
I don't know. We gonna
never
get to
leave
it.
Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I live in a whole nother state, so I didn't transition all the way, but it's still at times where I didn't say anything.
You said- That's how you felt about that?
Yeah, for sure.
What's the relationship with you and Thug now? I know he's on the new album.
We got a good relationship, same relationship we've been had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it hard to make music because he's under so much scrutiny, and I know the lawyers probably looking through all
It's
the
crazy.
clearances?
He's super talented. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
really, like he do it with ease.
When he said what Wham says goes, what did you say? Or what did you want to say? Like what?
It wasn't even like literally that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little insider.
Yeah. What's the relationship with you and?
I'm glad Charlamagne's getting straight to it. The insider, obviously, what Wham says goes is Gunna's a snitch, right?
Gunna right now?
I don't got no relationship. You know?
The internet says you can't make hits without Gunna. So do you think y'all ever make music again?
The internet will say anything. You know how many hits I got?
Absolutely.
So that don't even make sense. You know?
How much do you pay attention to the internet?
Man, like, I only see what I gotta see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I try my best to just keep going and shit like that. I don't feed into that. I don't read comments and all that. And some shit just be the headline. You gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't even get into shit like that.
I know Thug says what Wham says goes, but if Thug says, hey, I'm gonna get in the studio, I'm gonna make some music with Gunna, baby, I want you to participate, would you?
I don't see that happening. No, I'm just saying, like, I want you to participate. I don't know what nobody else would do. You know what I'm saying? But just as far as me, you know what I'm saying?
You dropped the 350 record, and you said ain't never saying nothing about it, nigga. You know you was a rat, and everybody thought you was talking about.
Yeah, but everybody, it's just the internet where they gonna create. I talk about rats in every song I had since I started rapping.
Word.
So now, you know, it'd be like, they just create a narrative and go.
I think the question I want Baby to kind of like answer, even though he's kind of answering it, and I think Charlamagne kind of asked it, is the people clearly don't care about that street shit like how y'all care about it. They want y'all to do collaborative music. Why? Like, I guess he answered that though, right? He did answer it. He answered it on the Yachty podcast. Because he said he's been... let me just go back to the Charlamagne one real quick.
Oh, I might don't even be talking about a nigga. It's whoever a rat, you know what I'm saying?
He's
What's
talking
your
about rats.
relationship with QC? Because I know you just started your own label.
I started my own label, but I ain't signed my own label. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still signed to QC.
So you the soldier with QC, the general with was it Glass Windows Entertainment? Yeah. You changed the name from 4PF. Why'd you change the name?
I ain't changed the name. It's just a whole new company.
Okay. So 4PF still exists.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you heard Kendrick mention you in Not Like Us? He said Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up in reference to Drake. What'd you think when you heard that?
I ain't really into like that side of hip hop. So I don't really, you know.
But you and Drake always had a good relationship. I mean,
Great
Drake helped
relationship.
you a lot.
Great relationship.
Yeah.
So, you know, you kind of like, it's just with any situation, like, if you and him was arguing, why the hell you gonna say, you know?
Like, don't bring you in it.
Yeah, I don't wanna be having nothing to do with it. I be having, not saying whatever they got going on ain't real or nothing, but I be, like, I feel like, to me, like, rapping should be my work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want that type of shit at work, you know what I'm saying? That's what, like, even you saying, like, what's your relationship with Gunna? I ain't here, I ain't in it for that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on that.
Well, I brought that up just for...
Well, in a roundabout way, he's saying two things. He says, he's actually saying two things that might confuse you, but I'll help you explain. He said, that's why when you say Gunna, I told you I look at this shit like my job. I don't think about it like that. Well, I would dare to say he thinks about it like that with Thug. Right? Because he does care who Thug likes or who Thug whatever, and he values that relationship. What he just said is that, yo, me and Drake are industry friends. Drake has helped me professionally. He's the co-worker who picked up a couple shifts for me. I rock with him. He helped me, put me on he helped me get a promotion. Right? And probably thought it was like, yo, if you gonna complain to the boss about Drake, don't throw my name in there. That's kind of what he's saying to Kendrick. But I took away from it that Baby's just industry friends with Drake. He's real friends with Thug. And I don't know if he was real friends with Gunna, but it makes it seem like he was just only industry friends with Gunna. Seems like he's saying, yeah, Drake and Gunna, they're industry friends. That's my real friend. Because he's still not saying he's on a side, right? He's not saying like, yo, why you dissing my homie? Yo, don't diss my homie and mention me, nigga. I don't fuck with you. Like, he not saying that. So I would think he basically just saying that. Now, granted, I think what he's saying does make sense. It does make sense. Yo, Kendrick, bro, if you beef with somebody, keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth, nigga. Because now, while you're just having a time of your life just saying whatever, you're making me look crazy. Because I want to collab with this guy. This guy is good for my career. I've been good for his career. He's been good for mine. Now you make it weird because now he's looking at me to say, damn, dog, you ain't going to speak up? But I don't want to pick no sides. I'm good. And I think that's what I'm taking from it. Baby don't want to pick no sides in this shit. He's looking at this shit like a job. Two coworkers beefing. Don't bring me into this shit. Yeah, I might fuck with you a little bit more at work. That's what I'm saying. That Drake's a work friend. I fuck with you more at work. But I guarantee if it was somebody going at Thug, he not saying that. He not saying, bro, just keep me out of it. Just, do what y'all do. I'm not into that. I think he would just say, fuck y'all niggas. So again, this is just kind of par for the course. These guys are all industry friends.
Just because of the music,
Right.
music aspect of it. Because, people, y'all made hits together. And some people want that again, right? But you don't think that's going to happen? Well, one thing I loved about your documentary, man, is it just shows, how much you mean to the city of Atlanta. So when you have a city that loves you that much, do you ever feel like you can just completely let it go? Like the street aspect of it. Because you can't be that person no more.
It's just like, it's different aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? I still could be that person who donate millions to the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that don't mean I gotta be hanging in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm still feeding the streets one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I got a different way of going about it now.
Do you think it's a culture shock when they see you like out with the Michael Rubins of the world?
Yeah, for sure it's a culture shock, but that's more like me being vulnerable. Like, you couldn't even imagine the type of shit we be on. You know what I'm saying? I don't just hang with people. I ain't one of them, because you got this and that. I'm a whole man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He actually give a nigga game. He really had like real conversations. You can like talk to somebody on a higher level about like questions that we don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? They be knowing that shit.
I love how naive these rappers are. Yeah, nah, blah, blah. They'll try to make it seem like I'm like a hater or someone's a hater for questioning their relationship with Mike Rubin, right? But then I'll ask them this. And I'll ask Meek Mill and I ask Baby, do y'all think that Mike Rubin would be genuinely kicking it with y'all all the time if there was no cameras on and he didn't benefit from the publicity that your name brings and the audience and the demo that you tap into? No. I'll just save you the time to answer the question. So yeah, we're looking and we're evaluating that relationship very different. We look at it as much as when we hear y'all talk, y'all say, oh, that's my friend that's giving me advice. But when we look at it, we feel like they're using you as a puppet to tap into a culture that they couldn't get to otherwise, or they're using you guys to be the mouthpieces to speak to an audience that they don't attract to. And the mere fact that none of y'all acknowledge that, either we just usually become more suspicious because you look like pawns, and then we become even more suspicious when it looks like your actions in those environments seems to hurt your brand.
And I think what the streets don't understand is when you got relationships with
The streets
people.
and the internet ain't the same.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying what the internet saying, they ain't the streets. You know what I'm saying? Them two different things.
That is very true. That is very true. But so what the internet don't understand is when you around people like that, you getting game, probably getting more money, and that you're able to get back to the streets even more.
Turning all the rest of these niggas on to it. Like, look, this how we do it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand that like the internet want to know that, and I also don't break it down for them to know that either. You know what I'm saying? So I take it with a grain of salt. Like I can see why they say that because I already know I have to dumb it all the way down for them to even understand. You got to be a cold motherfucker to peep the shit I be doing. You know what I'm saying? On the just far as a naked eye, I ain't telling you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand why they don't respect actions. You know what I mean? Like
They don't see it. You know, you got to dumb it down. You got to say it what it is, and you don't do that directly. They go with whatever they saying directly.
Do you feel like you got to tell them every single thing you do for the hood though? Like, hey.
I don't even tell them. I do the most. I do the most. The most. I don't got a PR team behind it. No, nothing, no, never. I really, the most millions a year.
How do you handle raising a son and co-parenting with somebody who's also a public figure?
Get you a team around you who can help you in those aspects. Shit, everything from just starting this career, you know what I'm saying? I jumped into the career.
Want them to know though? Like as far as your business is concerned, like I really want y'all to know I'm doing this.
Hold on.
You're Lil Baby the artist, so you yourself different.
Definitely. If you get a little whiff of it, you eventually start to feed off of it.
Mm-hmm. Is that what?
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Down to have my height, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck a nigga. I need to tell you.
It does.
Well, I'm trying to drop Wham album in a couple more months, drop a Dominique album. Then I got like 2 other situations lined up. I got my whole 2025 prepared, planned out though.
So being away these past couple of years, you knew what you wanted to do when you came back.
Like for sure, I just knew the point I needed to get to do what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm. Is Wham gonna be like the street album, or is this gonna be just good music?
It's like I don't really know the street album and the streets ain't the same no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm more like real music than like street music, you know what I'm saying? Because the streets, they change, you know what I'm saying?
How does Atlanta feel now? Like when you see things like, you know, what happened with Thug?
Yeah, Atlanta totally different from what it used to be. Dramatic change, you know what I'm saying? But I am 30 now, you know what I'm saying? That was our generation, like it's a whole new generation, you know what I'm saying?
Do you even still like being there? Because it was weird, right? It was a weird period. When Thug went away, it felt like they was trying to put targets on everybody. Like they was hoping something bad happened to you.
That's like the narrative. That's what fuck your mental up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine not doing nothing. You know you don't do nothing, but that's the type of shit you gotta see and the shit you gotta live through. That shit'll really fuck you up if you ain't strong.
Mm-hmm. And you ever wonder like why do y'all want something to happen?
I just understand people. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit come with the territory.
So does it ever make you just want to fucking get the money and just disappear, get all the way out the way?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Do you think shit like when they see pictures like Michael Rubin and you know he's a friendly dude, he like to hug and shit like that. When they see you hug, when Michael Rubin hugging you think that
Michael Rubin
had an impact?
Michael Rubin was never hugging me. You know what I'm saying? I was dapping Kuzman up and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there and we started like wrestling, like tussling. Mm-hmm. And the picture, like Mike, one of my real good friends, we had a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird could go on with all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth and all that, like. Yeah, I told him that that's a crazy looking picture, you know what I'm saying? But shit, it is what it is.
So when you see stuff like that, you don't even want to comment. You just like let people talk.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to explain my point and all that, then you look like you lying. Mm-hmm. I ain't with all that, you know what I'm saying?
What's the best investment he put you on? Because when I spoke to him one time, and he said this publicly, he gave Meek the largest investment he ever got, ROI he got back in his life. Have you done that for you yet?
Yeah, we don't really got nobody.
All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know. I'll see when the music drop, bro. I'm gonna just see when the music drop. Cause I know I can sit here and just roast all day about whatever. I want to prove I'm not a hater. Okay, I don't take it that personal. And really, I'll just go off the music. Now, I did see. I don't know. Is this his fan page or whatever? That Say Twin song they fucking deleted out of everywhere. I can't find it nowhere. Chat was jacking that. Say Twin. Shit was fire.
Spin again. When it's like a sin. Choppers FNs. DOA out of here. Ride or die my twin. No need for you calling me twin, cause we ain't your twin. Say twin, say twin, say twin, say twin. Them niggas done show they hand, them niggas ain't in. Say twin, say twin, say twin, say twin. I hop out the back and hop in the cat. Yeah, I'm about to charge me again. Say twin, say twin, say twin, say twin. Fuck you spinning.
I ain't gonna lie, YN told me, they said, yo, I could see this shit going up on Twitter. I said, word? No, TikTok. They said, TikTok love phrases. Say twin. Who knows? Maybe it's a hit. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I'm waiting for the album. I'm waiting for the album. I want to give this guy all the grace in the world. You know, for me, this is my last shot for Baby. Okay. Yo, real quick, let's get to the I see y'all spamming Dirk stuff. I don't know what Dirk stuff in particular y'all were spamming, but I do have a Dirk topic, if that makes y'all happy.